All right, let's see who we have coming in today. Bryant. Hey, Bryant. Good to see you again. I think you and I met recently, I believe, in a demo because your name looked absolutely familiar. Let's see, Samla, welcome back. Let's see. Good. We have some returners coming in, which is great. Everybody in the chat, if you don't mind just putting a one in the chat if you're new to Dubb and a two if you're returning. If you're returning to the training and returning, you've been had Dubb for a while, so but put a one in the chat if you are new. That would be awesome. That would be great. All right, cool. We've got some new people in here. That's fun. Let's see Steve and John. Natalie. Hey, Natalie, let's start with you. If you'd like to turn on your mic, feel free if you'd like to. If not, you can say hello in the chat. Hi, Natalie.
Hello. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well. What's your industry? What do you do, Natalie?
Well, I have a nonprofit called Colorado Kids Create, and then I also do self-publishing online.
Oh, very neat. That's awesome. What were you kind of thinking about using Dub for? The outreach, kind of retention for nonprofits, or what's kind of the thought there?
I I was using MailChimp to correspond
Yeah.
and send out. We do a statewide drawing contest, and
Okay.
then we use those drawings to illustrate books about Colorado, and 100% of the money goes back to art supplies for teachers.
Oh,
So once a month, I send out something to the teachers, just, hey, get on board for the contest, etc.
oh, that's cool. Yeah, email me my email is Rob@Dubb. Send me the link because I've been doing cartoons for a long time and I always love drawing, so I'd love to check out the stuff. I used to teach drawing to kids, so yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. Yeah, well, we could talk for hours, I think,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, definitely. But, sorry, guys, we're gonna transition to cartoon talking for the next hour and a half. If it's you have to come back. Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's really cool. Have you recorded any videos yet? Or are you just like new, like you just found Dub and you signed up for the free trial, or did you go for the full dive? Did you subscribe?
I did subscribe. My husband is William Myers, and he is a realtor and he uses it.
Oh,
And
nice.
he said, oh, I think that this would work well for what you're doing.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, then he has probably good experience with it. You can get training at home with it as well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Uh, awesome. Well, what we're gonna do is, have you had your setup call yet? Did you meet with the team yet?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so what we'll do is Ina's here from our team today, and she's knows everything about everything. She'll give you the link, and then you can book a time with the team, and they'll help you set up the buttons, the pages, all that kind of good stuff.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yeah, great. Well, good to meet you, Natalie. If you have any questions along the way, I'm going to run through kind of the basics for everybody, and then if you have any questions, just throw them in the chat, and then we'll kind of reconvene in the backside.
Okay, just one question,
Yeah.
Rob. What did you say your email was?
Rob@Dubb, Rob@Dubb.com.
All
I'll
right,
put it in
thanks.
the chat, too. Cool. Good to meet you, Natalie. I want to check out that site, so definitely send it to me. That's cool. And then let's see. Also, John, I believe is new. John Green. Hey, John. Can you hear me okay?
I'm not. I'm new for coming back. I'm not. I thought I put a two in the chat.
Oh,
So
you
I
put a
think
two
I've
after.
been
You put a one first, then a two after it. So I added it to 12, which means you're a different kind of person. What's going on, John?
a lot, but I feel like I'm still not getting the most out of it. I've probably been a Dub subscriber for going on 4 years now.
Okay. Mhm.
I've set it up. I've used it some. I don't know if I've gotten the most use out of some of the other things.
Okay.
I've set my CTA up. Some of them work. Sometimes I get a response back, like reply back to a video.
Yep.
But I'm hoping you touch on landing pages and things of that nature because I'm trying to figure out, is that something that I've never used or I need, or how effective they can be.
Yeah, the presets are we call them presets are great. You make the video, they're on the page. Yeah, we usually cover all that, so we'll run through that. What's your industry, John? What do you do?
Financial services, insurance.
Oh, nice. How do you reach out? You just have an email list, or do you do on LinkedIn, or what do you do?
I do. I do video after someone's made an appointment
Oh,
as
got it.
part of the reminder process,
Okay,
or I
got it.
do it as a welcome once they've either come on board as a client
Yep.
or as a follow up to one of our meetings.
Okay, got it. And then, do you do any social posts like about financial advice or anything like that? Like kind of, hey, here's couple quick tips or anything like that?
I wish my brain was that smart. No, but I know it's one of the things I need to do.
Yeah, that'd be cool if you did that. You could do like, because I see people do that where they're like, hey, here's top three things you should keep in mind, where you're not giving out exact financial advice because, there are requirements for that. But, you just like kind of best practices kind of thing. And then you could have your Dubb link below in the comment, and then it comes to
Okay.
the Dubb page. Just an idea.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Sweet. Well, welcome back, John.
Thank you. All
Awesome.
right.
And Brian, hey, Brian, good to see you again. I believe we met in Zoom, I think, a couple days ago, yesterday, last week. All the days are running together. Can you hear me okay, Brian?
Yeah, I can hear you. I
Oh,
can hear you,
we
Kate.
had a meeting scheduled. That's right.
We
We
had
missed.
a meeting scheduled. I had to change it because I got busy here at work. And so one of the things that I work at a log home company. We do log home packages and sales and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to see how, for me personally, how I can incorporate Dubb into some of the things that I'm trying to do for myself. Because I'm old and I want to retire, semi-retire. In other words, I don't want to work for a company. I want to work for me.
Sure.
So that's what I'm leaning into that. So I want to use when I saw Dubb, I was first time I'd ever seen it, and I was like, this is quick, it seems like.
Mhm.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
It works it already is integrated with some of the tools that I'm already using. So
Mhm.
that excited me about it. So I'm here to learn and see how I can put it to best practices.
That's great. That's awesome. And look, we have these when we're done with the training today, we always put them on YouTube. So
Hmm.
we'll include the link a little later where, give it a couple hours, but the live training will be on there. And all of our previous live trainings are on there. We even have
Okay,
macro clips that the team takes from our live training. Like if it's about a certain topic, those videos are in there as well, and they're all labeled. So
nice,
yeah,
nice.
great. And if you have any questions, let us know in
I
the chat.
sure will.
Awesome. Good to meet you, Brian.
You too.
And let's see. Anybody else? New. Okay, everyone else is returning. Great. All right, fantastic. Okay, so let me share my screen and let's buckle up and let's jump into Dubb. All right, here we go. Okay, so everybody on the newer side and returners for the fun facts that they already know or want to get re-emphasized on them. Okay, inside the Dubb dashboard, here you are. You're logged in. This is where you're at. Partner program, right over here to the bottom right. So all our returners pretty much know about this, but new to Dubb, if you don't, we do a 30% recurring commission on anyone that subscribes to Dubb. So if you ever want to share your referral link, just click apply now. Creates this little link for you right here and just share it. And if you ever get a bunch of people together and you want to pitch Dubb, just let myself or Darius or Ina know, and we can always come in and pitch for you on your behalf. And if you're on a paid account and you get 3 or 4 people, you get a free account. So if you have an idea of some professional contacts that you have and you want to put them in contact with us, we can always set up a demo, or you can invite them in here to the training, dubb.com/T. And next thing you know, you got a free account. In terms of recording the Dubb videos in general, the biggest point we always make to everybody is when you record them, the first 3 seconds is an animated GIF. It's an animated preview that repeats itself in the beginning. You could technically, with editing, take a different part or upload a thumbnail, but just for efficiency purposes, when you're recording a video, just know that when you hit record, it's going to be the first 3 seconds. So we try to make that as interesting as we can for the person receiving it, so it gives them context and makes them want to click on it. So a couple styles from the basic webcam recording that I'm going to show you right now that have worked good over the years. There are two basic ones. And this is going to be one right here. I recorded from the basic webcam within Dubb, which I'll show you how to do in a minute. But the whole point of this was I got the Dubb mobile app on my phone, and there's a little whiteboard button inside there where you can type a message. And the name has always worked well, but you could use any phrase within your industry. If it's in debt, debt relief, hey, relief from debt, question mark. Is it, one piece of financial advice, buying, selling in real estate? It could be a short phrase that you ask someone or a statement you make within there as well that could be really neat for someone to read. But again, the name over the years has always worked good. And because this is an animated GIF, we always want to remember there should be some movement to it. So you're not just sitting there stiff, holding it like that, and there's no movement. We want to bring it to life. So you can bring it up in a frame or maybe start with it here and just lean in closer to the camera, but definitely want to keep it a little bit closer so it's easier to read and hold it there for just, like a second or two, obviously, like I'm doing right now, so someone can read it. So this is one style that works really, really well. And then another style with the same webcam is this. And this is just dropping a virtual background behind me in the same situation. So I just remove the phone, put the virtual background behind me. The virtual background gives someone context when they see it. That's kind of the whole point of having it there. A little preview of what the video is going to be about. And then a little smile, a little wave, and again, just bring it to life back to camera. So when someone sees this, instead of it just being a link, they're going to see this nice animated GIF. They're going to click on it. And that's when they're going to be brought to a customized landing page that we call a preset that we'll cover in a little bit. But this is where you want to get someone. You want to get someone from seeing the animated GIF, clicking on it, and then bringing them here where they can take an action and get more information. So if you want to replicate both of those styles, you're going to be right here within the Dubb dashboard. You're going to go right here to the top, this little red camera icon here. You're going to click on it here. It's going to open up your camera. And now if you want to use the virtual background, you're going to go down here, click virtual background, and then go to your photos, and then click upload and upload any screenshots that you have. Again, profiles work really well, like we just saw. Articles work really good. So within your industry that you're in, why not pull up an article related to why you're reaching out? Have the headline right over your shoulder, or whatever part of the article is the most important that someone can have a little visual context. You could also do a company's website. So within your industry, if you are reaching out to someone within their company, maybe their Who We Are section has something in there that's interesting. Maybe it's their services. Maybe it's part of their process, their mantra, whatever it is, get in there. Maybe it's a video on their website. We say, hey, I checked out this video right there. And again, they're going to have a hint. You can also do obviously properties in real estate. Someone's interested in a listing, have it pulled up right behind you. Hey, listen, I want to talk to you about this townhome right here, that kind of stuff. So it's all about context and referencing it as you begin, which is the nice animated GIF. Now, if you want to do the phone version, you're going to get rid of the virtual background, get the Dubb mobile app on your phone. And once you have it on your phone, the main area of the mobile app is right here. Here's the mobile app. And then there's a button right up here at the top, right there, whiteboard, little square there. You're going to tap that there. It's going to open up a typing area for you. And then all I did before was just typed in the name. You can add in an emoji as well. Do something funny here. I want to do a crying emoji. All right, so there we go there. And then just turn it like this, like that. So then you can just bring it up. Hey, Rob, just want to send you this quick video. And again, it'll have that motion, little point, little lean in, and it'll be fun for someone to see. Now, on the basic recorder here with the webcam within Dubb, we have a teleprompter. It's right up here at the top. And all the recording tech has a teleprompter. If you haven't used one before, really good for efficiency. You can have the words in front of you. It just takes a little bit of practice. Give it some read through so the words don't surprise you. But if you're doing a lot of videos throughout the day with different information, you want to get the wording just right, the percentages, the numbers, the stats, whatever it is, why not have the words just right in front of you? So what you can do is click up here, and then you can go right to scripting to create a new script if you want to. You can also scroll through the scripts you already have saved within Dubb, and you can search by name if you'd like to find the script that you're looking for. And then once you find it, arm's distance length is pretty good. Eye line is right up here at the top. You want to let the words flow up into your eye line. This is the speed. You can go up or down. You can test the speed here, see if you like it. And then you can also back the text off or zoom it in. With the speed of the teleprompter, I think it's always good to kind of go a tick or two slow instead of a tick or two fast, because if you feel like you're going too fast, you probably are. And that if that's not how you're normally speaking, then it's going to be a little odd if you're making a video talking really fast and someone meets with you and you don't sound like that. So you're going to hit record here. You're going to get a countdown, and this is what it would look like. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. And I can hit the pause button, stop, and then hit resume if I want to keep going. There are a number of aspects to Dubb. There's the recording of videos, the customization, and the professionally packaging of those videos. There is the sharing and distribution of those videos. With the communication channels, you are already using like Gmail, Outlook, and social media. And then I can hit pause again if I want to stop. If I want to delete the video, I'm going to click the red X. It'll always ask you, are you sure? And then if you want to save this video into Dubb, it's the blue check mark, and that will save it into the platform. If you want to close the teleprompter, right here, you just tap this there and it's closed. So that's the way we do this on the basic webcam recorder. You can either just be in the physical space like you are now, give a little wave, always smile when you start, obviously. You can hold the phone up with the name or the phrase, or you can have a virtual background, or just switch it up and do all different combinations of all different three. And that's right from the basic webcam recorder. Now, another way that we record within Dubb is screen recorders. So if I wanted to share this market update right here with someone, if I wanted to reach out to Ruben on LinkedIn, anything website browser based, the Chrome extension screen recorder is a great way to do this because instead of sharing just this link to someone, why don't I be on the page with it, talking someone through something? That's really the most powerful part of the visual. So I'm going to click on the Chrome extension. It's right up here at the top. Once it's logged in and pinned and good to go, you can click this right here. And then it's going to open up and I'm going to be on the screen like this. Now, we want to remember that it's all about the animated GIF. What are they seeing, right? So I want to focus on the shape of my webcam and the placement and size of my webcam. So first of all, you can change the shape. I can go circle, I can go rectangle, I can go phone shape. I am going to go square because this little house next to me right here is square, right? I can go this way to make myself bigger or smaller. I'm going to go about this size right here, and I'm going to place myself right in the middle. So when someone sees this article and they see the animated GIF, hey, this is Rob. Just want to send you this quick market update here. I can even do a little look over to the house or something. Something fun where it looks like it's a part of the page and it's a neat visual for someone to see. So placement and shape. You just want to think about that when you're sharing a browser-based site. As far as the functions on this, I can zoom myself in. If I want to do a little tighter frame, I can back it off. I can also go up, down, side to side. I can jump to full screen, which we'll use in a little bit. I also can come over here and hit the little drop down and get rid of the webcam if I want to. If I technically wanted to share this site with someone and walk through different parts of it, I can do that without me being on camera. I can also do it with my profile picture if I want to do that instead. But I think the best option is always when you're live. You can also do a virtual background behind you. So if you click that there, you can put a virtual background right in here like we saw earlier. And then you can also use your teleprompter. We have this here. If you click all the way to the right, it'll turn the teleprompter on. And then you can come right in here, search for your script just like you did before. This one's a little bit different where you can grab the sides and kind of make it thinner if you want to. You can move this wherever you need to move it to. And then you can put it right towards the top. Now with the Chrome extension, because this screen recorder is browser based, you want to leave a little bit of space at the top. So when you hit record, you're able to just tap this thing and bring it forward so you can use it. If you go full screen on your browser, it's just going to hide it and you won't be able to get to it. So you just want to have a little bit of space, hit record, tap it forward, and you're good. Now you also have a little menu bar down here at the bottom, right here, the little floater down here, and you have your annotation tool, which sits right over here that you can use to point things out. So this is the setup. You have screen, tab, or camera. These three options are if I was to click screen and I was to hit record, I would get my entire computer screen, the whole browser and everything. So if that was going to be the case, I probably want to make the top a little neater, get rid of the tabs that I don't need. If I do want to keep some of the tabs where I can take someone on a little journey, I'm going to keep them there. So if I started on here, was talking about the market update, but I wanted to take them to another website with more properties, I could click on the tab above and myself in the square and the webcam will be taken to that next tab and you'll be able to get that. If I want to just get this page alone and nothing else, no tabs open at the top, nice clean cut, it would be the tab option. And if I wanted to begin this video with a webcam opening where it just shows me, I would do that. But I kind of like the tab, my own personal favorite. I like going having a nice clean cut. So that's the setup. Now, if I was going to actually hit record, I'm going to come over here to LinkedIn, open up the Chrome extension again. And here's what I would do. Now I don't want to be a square, obviously, because LinkedIn uses circles. So I'm going to make a quick switch to that. I'm going to reduce my size probably about right in here. Kind of go right next to Ruben right there. And then when I hit record, this is what this would look like. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is. That's the LinkedIn page. Click share, get the 3, 2, 1 countdown. And here it is. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. Saw your profile over here on LinkedIn and thought I would send you this quick video because I noticed some things within your profile that I thought were really cool. I want to have a little chat with you about it. So all I did there was the wave, the point. That's what he's going to see. His background, his world. I'm in a good spot, good shape. And then I double tapped on the circle here and it jumped me to full screen. And then if I want to go back, I just click the little button on the menu bar and it brings me back. But jumping to full screen when you want to make a point about something is a really nice dynamic way to kind of stop the presses, say what you want to say, get their attention, and then go back. And you can do that throughout this video. You can scroll, talk, be very organic with what you're doing. You also can click the pause button at the bottom on the menu bar if you want to stop the recording, take a little break, kind of regroup yourself, get yourself in the spot you want to be, and then click resume, keep recording. And again, you want to use the annotation tool right over here. So I'm going to grab this thing and I'm going to do some arrows. I'm going to point some things out. I can do some text on screen. I can do some numbering if I want to in different areas. I also can do circles, underlining, all kinds of cool stuff that you can do. And all of these annotations will stay sticky where they are, so I can continue down and they will remain right up where they should be. And then I can just delete them with a little trash can to the bottom left if I want to get rid of them. So anytime you're thinking about reaching out on LinkedIn, sharing anything browser-based, websites, articles, anything like that, and you want to be on the screen with it, talking about it, jumping to full screen, explaining things, the Chrome extension is a great way to do this. Now I'm going to save this video into Dubb, the little check mark at the bottom you see on the menu bar. I'm going to click that, and it's going to save it into the platform. Now, once it's saving it into the platform, I'll have it in my video library, and we'll go to the next step on that in a little bit. But in the meantime, we're going to look at another screen recorder that we have called the desktop app, which is right up here at the top. I'm going to click record screen, and I'm going to show you the difference between the Chrome extension that you just saw and the desktop app that is right here. First, the similarities that we have. We have a teleprompter right up here at the top that you can move around, similar to the Chrome. We also have the annotation tool right over here, similar to the Chrome. We also have similar functionality in here. I can make myself bigger, smaller, do the virtual background, zoom myself in, change my shapes, all the same stuff right there. Now, this red slash down here, if I was to hit record right now, it would get my entire desktop. So similar to the screen function on Chrome, it's going to get the whole thing. But if I get rid of this red slash, now I have a drop down in terms of what I'm going to be able to control with a border with what I'm recording. This one right here is custom. I can physically move this wherever I want to move it to. As long as I am inside this here, I'm going to be part of the recording. And I can also crop around anything I want to crop around. So this is really good if you want to share documents, part of your desktop, even part of a website where you only want to show a certain part of what you want them to see. So this is really good for that. You also can jump to landscape, the ratio for YouTube. You can go to 9:16 if you want to do a social media video right from your desktop. Just crunch your internet browser or, crunch or go over a certain part of whatever you want to show. And you're going to have this portrait format for Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, all that within the format there. Now, when I hit record, here's the 3, 2, 1 countdown. Now I'm recording a video. Here we go. I can pause and resume this video. But when I hit the check mark here, I'm not saving it into Dubb. What's happening is I have just recorded a clip. So the desktop app is a clip recorder. The Chrome extension is just one video you pause and resume. These are clips that you can pause and resume. So you're going to be putting together clips like little scenes from a movie is what you're pretty much doing here. And when you do clip recording, it gives you the ability to click a little button like this down the bottom where you can drag and drop videos from your computer. If you have an MP4, click it, drop it in there, and now that video has been added to this queue down here. And I can move this around. I can change the order if I want to. And obviously each one of these clips can be deleted or downloaded. And if I want to keep recording and building out my little clip timeline here, I have some icons down here to help me keep doing that. This first one right here is called record screen videos. This is just screen recording. This is where we recorded our first clip. I can click this right here. It'll bring me right back to where I was, hit record again. And now I'm just recording another clip and I'm building this out clip by clip by clip. So I'm going to click the check mark here. Here's the clip that I recorded. And if I want to do a webcam clip, I can come right down here to the middle icon below, click that. It'll give you the webcam style to record this. So I can come right here. Again, maybe this is my beginning, maybe this is my ending, whatever. It could be any part of this. You want to switch up the style to make a certain point, and then you can take this and move this wherever you want to. When you're done recording your clips and you have everything that you want, you can come over here and click edit. It's going to merge all of these singular clips into one video. You can do a little edit over here. You can download the finished MP4 and you can upload this into Dubb. Now there's one more part of the desktop app that's pretty neat. So back over here, we saw how we can come in here and use the Chrome extension, right? We just did it where we can be the bubble on the screen right here, right? We also know that we can use the desktop app like we just saw. I could click record screen. There I am on the screen. But in both situations, I'm live in the bubble. It's me right here. Hey, I'm gonna hit record. How you doing? Now, what if I wanted to play a pre-recorded video inside here, whether it's of myself or someone else? What if I just want this to be a pre-record? That's what Dubb Narrator does within the desktop app. So when you look at the desktop app menu right here, we were looking at record screen, which we were just doing before. We recorded from the webcam. Narrator video right here. If you click this here, it's going to bring you to your video library. And inside my video library, inside Dubb, I'm going to put narrator in because that's what I have them titled as. And these are just videos of me recording information directly to the webcam, reading off the teleprompter. And I'm just going to select one. And now it's put me on the screen, just like this. I'm going to choose my circle, right? Because that's what we talked about before. Make sure my shape is where I want it. I'm going to go right here, move out of the way over here. And now when I hit record, it's going to be the pre-recorded version of me doing the talking. And all I have to do is just relax and scroll. Now, what I'm saying is real estate related, so it's not going to make sense for LinkedIn, but you get the picture. Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to send you this market update so you can make the best decision possible. As you can see, there is a ton of useful information here, and I can pause and resume myself, keep going. So this would be a situation where if you don't want to hit record and do it, live when you're recording it, you can totally use Dubb Narrator and just have a pre-recorded video of yourself or someone else, and that makes it really, really easy. It's pretty addictive once you start using it. All right, so the last clip recorder I'm going to show you is the mobile app. So it's very similar to the desktop app. The mobile app was actually the first clip recorder that we had, and then we had the desktop app after that. Use cases for the mobile app, because the cameras are so good, a lot of people like putting them on their desk with their selfie sticks, either doing portrait or landscape. Also, differing styles. Like if you're normally recording from your webcam a lot, or you're doing a lot of screen recording, like we just saw, when you switch up and do a mobile app video, maybe you're on the move, maybe you're walking outside, maybe, it gives a different feel. So to make your videos really dynamic, maybe when you go handheld, it's more like a piece of advice that you're giving or something, kind of like you're leaning into that kind of feeling of it, a little more personal. So it really gives it just a good broad base in terms of how you're recording stuff. In terms of using the mobile app, here's how you would use it and how you record with the mobile. So here is the mobile app home area here. If I want to record a clip, I'm going to go to the blue camera icon at the bottom. I'm going to click that there. It's going to open up my camera. And once it opens up, I'm going to have a default timer down the bottom of 1 minute. It'll be set for that. You can't go beyond 10. You can do 2 minute, 30, 15. You can pick whatever one you want down here. To record, I'm going to tap the circle at the bottom, or I'm going to hold and release. So I'm going to tap the button here. Now I'm recording. You can see the timer countdown right there. You can see the timer up here at the top. I'm going to tap the circle again. And now here is the clip that I've just recorded. So just like the desktop app, mobile app is a clip recorder. And this clip has been automatically saved to my phone in my photo video area. So I do have it if I need it. Now I'm going to hit record again. Each clip has to be at least 2 seconds. There we go. Tap it again. There's my second clip. Now I can move these clips around just like with the desktop app. So in this case, I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to hold one there, slide it, move it. So you can move it into any order that you'd like. To delete a clip, you can tap the X down here. It always asks you, are you sure? If you tap each individual clip, like if I tap a clip, I'm going to have the ability to delete, trim, and if I click edit, I have the ability to add royalty-free music. I can do some text overlay. I can do a voiceover. I can speed up the action. And those are the options right within each clip. Now over here, we have some important icons. One over here at the top is going to record what's in front of you. This one right here is a countdown timer. So you can do 3 seconds or 10 seconds. So you can click 3. I'm going to hit record. Here's the 3, 2, 1. So it's just like you just saw before with the other recorders. Here we go. There's the recording there. And then this icon right here is our teleprompter. So if you tap this here, you're going to click in here to find your script, just like you did before. Go in here, look for my script that I want. Let's do this one here. Here is the speed between 1 and 10. You can make this adjusted up or down. You can hit the play button here, see if you like the speed just to test it. You also can do, click the pencil icon, make some changes in here, editing, and then save them as well right on the fly. When you're reading the script, I think from an angle perspective, like arm's length, but with a slight tilt, like this, kind of up, looks like you're looking right at the camera as long as you're keeping your eyes up here. If you're looking down, I would either increase the speed or use these guardrails and slide them up. So your eyes aren't looking down here. They're always looking right at the top towards the camera. To close the teleprompter, you're going to tap the X to the top right, and it will close it. If you want to add a video from your phone to the computer, to the queue here, you would click this little folder icon to the right. It'll take you to your photo video area, find the video that you want, select it, and it will drop it down in here, and then you can physically move it wherever you want to move it to. If you want to record your screen, tap this icon right here, and you'll record your screen. If you want to use filters, it's this one right here. So this is more of a fun option here, black and white, different color gradation, skin smoothing. You know, you have all these different little effects in here that you can do in terms of color gradation stuff. So it's pretty neat. This is, again, it's more for like the fun side of things on this kind of stuff if you want to do it. And then go back to normal, click none, and you're back to normal. If you want to use picture in picture, right over here to the almost to the bottom right here. This is really good for real estate folks, obviously, because it's going to utilize both cameras on your phone and it's going to show what's in front of you and you're going to be on the screen as well. But if you're not in real estate and you're just like, again, out and about, different feel, maybe you're on a hike, you're going for a walk, maybe you're out at a convention, or maybe you're just at your office and you want to flip the camera around and show what's in front of you just to kind of be more entertaining with the information that you're showing, this is a good option. So you can click this right here and then it'll show what's in front of you and then click record and then you can move yourself around. Hey guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about this right here. Check this out. Go a little bit bigger, talk about it, then minimize yourself, get out of the way, and start showing stuff that's in front of you right there. If you want to do a virtual background behind you, it's this button down here at the bottom. So just like we saw in the beginning of the training where you can do someone's profile, you know, property and real estate, article, company website, whatever it is to give context, do the same thing, pull those same things up on your phone, take the screen grab, then go here, and then take that photo, you know, from your photo video area, get it, hit record. Hey, this is Rob. I wanted to send you this quick article. Hi, listen, I saw your profile here on LinkedIn. Hey, listen, I know you're looking at this property. Let me talk to you a little bit about the details about this, that kind of stuff there. And then when you're done recording and you want to combine all of your clips into that one video, like we did with the desktop app, click the blue button to the top right. That's going to combine all of your clips. It's going to merge them all together. And then once they're merged together, you'll have an automatic copy of that finished video downloaded to your phone in your photo video area. So you'll have that. And then you'll see in a second, you'll have the option to upload it into the Dubb platform as well. Each clip has to see the upload button right there to the bottom right. And this is where you can also add in burned in captions. So on the icons over to the right that you see, the very bottom one, looks like a little typing pad. You can click that there. That's going to upload the audio. And then you're going to be able to have a version that has burned in captions on it. So once this is done here, you're going to see the menu that's going to come up, and it's going to be the video with different blocks of the parts of the video that I'm talking about. So once the uploaded audio is done doing its thing, again, each clip has to be at least two. Hold on, let's do that again. For some reason it skipped it. I want you to be able to see the actual burned in menu. Here we go. Because the burned in captions was something that people were requesting. Each clip has to be okay, so at the bottom, see these little highlighted blocks? If I tap on them, it goes to different parts of the video that has different parts of the actual captions. And when you go in here, you can change the text. It can be bold, italic, you can outline it. You can obviously change the background color if you want to. Then you can change the text color if you want to. In this case, I'm just going to go, let's go purple just to be fun. And then you can grab the sides here and move this in, physically move this wherever you want to move it to on the screen. A lot of the time, if you're doing social media videos, you know, some of the icons on the left or right can block things. So probably towards the middle is pretty good. And then if you tap on the text, you can actually go in here and make any spelling corrections that you need to, as far as if there's any spelling errors. And then when you tap the blue check at the top right, it's going to burn in the subtitles. And just like when we saved the video before, you're going to have an automatic copy of the burned subtitle video on your phone in your photo video area. So that'll be automatically, you'll have it on there. And then you'll have the option to upload it into Dubb, just like you did before with the other one. See the upload button to the bottom right. So those are the different ways we record. You get your basic webcam recorder, you have your screen recorders in the desktop app and the Chrome extension, and then you have the mobile app, which does clip recording just like the desktop app. So now that we have a video recorded, we're going to take this video and we're going to put it on a customized landing page called a preset. But when we save a video into Dubb, where it's going to take us is right here. And this is the video edit page. So anytime you save a video into Dubb, this is where you're going to be at. Now, if we want to see what this video looks like on the customized landing page called a preset, we're going to click the little button over here to the right. It's going to open it up in a new tab. And there's our video that we recorded. Now, again, this is called a preset, a customized landing page. And when you're on a paid plan with Dubb, we help you set all this up, buttons, all the stuff you're going to see right now. But here's what it would be. So it'd be your logo, your branding on this page, an image behind the video player, which is kind of peeking out a little bit from the back, the video that you recorded, and then playlist videos. They're going to play right after the video that you've created. Playlist videos are great for additional information, but they're also really good for not repeating yourself every time you're reaching out. As you can see here, we have a 2-minute trailer about Dubb. So you can record a video, it can be anywhere from 60 seconds, 2 minutes, whatever it is, shorter the better probably, about your services and what you do. So when you reach out to someone or a bunch of people, you don't have to keep repeating yourself. You can kind of focus on that outreach about them, and then it will run into this next video right away. It'll run right into it. And then after that, you can even have your testimonials to play after. And then below this video, you're going to have your call to action buttons, your CTAs. What would you like someone to do when they're done watching this video? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Do you want them to go to another website? Do you want them to download a document or a contract or, something like a walkthrough? Do you want them to email you, call you? Do you want them to fill out a physical form? Do you want to link to an external form? How about reply with video? Maybe you give them the option where they can record a video and send it back to you. Maybe they have questions. Now, this is also really good for getting video testimonials. Reply with video is probably the #1 use case that a lot of people use it for, where I could send a video out to Ina asking her about Dubb and her experience, and then have her click the button below. I could say, Ina, thanks so much for using Dubb. We appreciate your business. It would mean the world to us if we could get a video testimonial from you. All you have to do is click the reply with video button below. You don't have to download anything. Just allow camera and mic access and put your email in, and let me know, what have you enjoyed about the platform so far? So whatever questions you normally ask your clients, ask them in the video here. And then when they send the video back to you, that's when you place it as one of the video testimonials. And this is a sequence that has worked really well for people over the years. Personal video, followed by what you do, followed by testimonials. Now, the last part of this preset over here is our SIA, our Sales Interactive Assistant, right over here to the right. And what this does is this gives the opportunity for someone to ask a question or questions, or click on frequently asked questions before they book a time with you. Because maybe someone's not sure yet. Maybe they don't want to take the next action. Maybe they want some interaction going on here. And that's what SIA is all about, interactive answers. So you can have up to 20 FAQs. There's 3 of them here. You also can type a question in and ask SIA a question as well. So if I say, what is Dubb? SIA is going to give me an answer, and then it's going to push for what I want to be pushed for at the end to keep the sales momentum going. Don't forget to book a time with Rob to learn more about Dubb, how Dubb can benefit you. So you can decide on what, after SIA gives an answer, what do you want SIA to push for? So it's different than a customer service bot. It's a sales assistant. So it wants to keep the sale moving, give the proper information, and then have that action happen. Now, we have a whole training on SIA. We did a webinar, we have videos about it, but basically how you would educate SIA is that you would provide website resource links within Dubb, within the platform, to educate SIA about what you do. Now, obviously, these resource website links, SIA can only learn 1 page deep. So it would just be that page you have. So when we taught SIA about Dubb, we had dubb.com, we had dubb.com/testimonials, /features, all these different pages. But it's a great resource because a lot of the times when people are, listening to content, if they have questions, they can be very interactive right away. So it's really neat. So again, this is called a preset, customized landing page, and it's got all kinds of useful stuff on it with your branding. Now back over here on the edit page, there's a little drop-down menu right here. And you'll notice this is checked. It says Rob's preset. So that's my default preset. So whenever I make a video, this is what the page would look like right here that we just looked at whenever I record it automatically. Now I could select another preset from this list right here and change it right now if I wanted to. But when you think about presets, just think about your audience. In real estate, if I represent buyers and sellers, I definitely want a preset for buyers and I definitely want a preset for sellers. Different messaging, different videos. Same thing within any other industry, whether it's coaching, insurance, mortgage. You have segments within your audience. Create presets that speak directly to them with the right videos and the right buttons. And when you're on a paid plan, we help you set all that stuff up. Now on this page here, we have analytics. So down here, it says no activity yet, and that's because we haven't sent the video anywhere. But when we do send it somewhere, we can decide what information we would like info on. Is it CTA clicks? Is it page views? Is it video views? Who watched the video? And what was the watch rate? How much did they watch? Was it 0, 100, 50, 60, whatever it was? It will really inform us how we can follow up in a very smart way because we know what they did and we know what they've learned so far and what they haven't seen. You also have editing on this page. So if you do want to edit the video, you have that as an option right within Dubb. You also have the details of this video. So it will remind you, hey, these are the buttons that are attached here. These are the playlist videos that are attached here. Now, if for some odd reason you wanted to change the call to action buttons or you wanted to change the playlist videos just for this video, and you've already sent it to someone, you still can make these changes and it will retroactively change on the other side. And we also have a digital coach here called Kyra. So when you make these videos, you will get feedback on your persuasiveness, positivity, are you using filler words, repetitiveness, cadence, all that great stuff. So you recorded a video, you got it on a customized landing page called a preset, and now you want to send this out to someone. So to send it, you're going to come over here to email, you're going to open up a compose window, and there's a little button down here, a little Dubb symbol within the compose window. And Gmail, it's right down here. And Outlook 365, it's off to the right towards the top. But this integration is with the Chrome extension. So it's logged in and pinned with Gmail and Outlook 365. You'll have this little button down here. And what you can do is click this here, and then we'll open up the Chrome like we saw earlier. But you have your video library that I'm scrolling through down at the bottom right that you can see me scrolling through. And then you can click in here and search by name if you want to, or when you find the video that you want, just click advanced options, put the email in for tracking. You can add some personalization text across the top of the video if you want, and then just click insert video, and that will drop it right in here. Now you can also do this on the edit page within Dubb. There's always a big blue share and send button right here. So you can do this. You can click share and send, put the email in for tracking, add the personalization text if you want to add anything at all. Click copy for email, and then it's just a copy and paste right within the compose. And that's what you want someone to see. Now, best practices here, when you do email this out, you always want the word video in the subject line, and you always want to have some personal, obviously, text above this. Sentence is fine, a little paragraph's great. You just don't want to have too much written, obviously, because that's the point of sending the video, but that's what you want this to look like. Now, if you're using LinkedIn and you want to connect with someone, connect with them first before you send a video, because if you try to connect with them and you send a video with the connection request, one, they might not watch it, but two, it's only going to be a little link. They won't see that nice GIF. So once you connect with them, then click message. And then you can come over here, click the Dubb symbol, which is the direct integration we have with LinkedIn, like you just saw with Gmail. Click the little button at the bottom, or copy and paste. But either way, this is what they'll see within their message center here, you on their profile, in the bubble, all the nice stuff we talked about earlier, instead of just a text-based message. Now, the other sending within Dubb, if you do have like MailChimp or Constant Contact or a CRM like HubSpot, Salesforce, Go High Level, Follow Up Boss, Lofty, all that good stuff, we have integrations with a lot of companies. So you can keep your workflows within there and just add video if you want to do that. You also can use Dubb as a CRM. So if you did want to use Dubb as a CRM, you can just upload your contacts, do tasks, deals, you can do campaigns within Dubb, all that great stuff. You can do automations in here as well. This is something Darius goes over with our Pro Plus plan, where you can have these automated workflows set up where a campaign goes out. There's some kind of delay, then another message goes out, and then another message, and then you can set up triggers where if someone takes an action, then they'll be taken in a different direction. And those are all listed in here. Now, the last part of Dubb is the AI functionality we have within Dubb. So right here in the dashboard, if you just scroll down towards the middle, we have Ira, which is right here. This is our AI writing tool. Similar to ChatGPT, same kind of machinery. We added this little feature called the profile feature, where I have just two here, basic and sales. We can have a number of these. The whole idea behind this is how we had presets like those customized landing pages, how they spoke for different parts of our audience. Easiest example, real estate buyers, sellers. If I wanted to use that same idea here, I could set up a profile for my buying outreach campaign and a profile for my seller campaign. So what I could do is click create profile, just come in here and start answering the questions. You can scroll over the tooltip to get more info. And basically it's learning about your outreach in this particular case. And you can do a preferred tone of communication. And you can even use this down here, which is our writing structure that we found has worked pretty good over the years. It's the acronym where it's CHARM, C for capture their interest, H is highlight the problem, A address the solution, R reinforce for social proof, and M is motivate to take action. You don't have to use it. You can uncheck it if you don't want to. But the whole idea is once you educate Ira on what you're doing, then all you have to do is just select a prompt. We're all used to doing that by now. And then just come in here, and in this case, I'm gonna say on why video is much better than text for sales. Choose your length, hit submit. And now Ira's going to take everything into account it just learned and then spit out an answer for me down here below. And then I can have this read back to me in a preview voice if I want to. I can copy this to my clipboard, put it into a document. I can import this directly to scripts, which is right over here to the left under assets. And that's great for us because we do that a lot where we write a script, save it to scripts, load it into a teleprompter, and then just record the video. If I wanted to import this to a voice video, maybe I didn't want to be on camera. Maybe I didn't want to use my voice. I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to click import to voice video, which is text to video. Here's the script. All I have to do is just upload a photo over here to the right, can be any photo that I want. And then I just select an AI voice over here. And when I click preview, you're going to see when the voice starts to speak, you're going to see this little waveform action.
Hello.
Like this.
I'm excited to share how video can transform your sales strategy.
So if I was to send this out to someone, the animated GIF, the first 3-second repeating loop would be the image, and then the loop, the start the up and down of the motion there would start to go. So, more visually interesting than just, a text-based message. You also technically can import this to a full-on avatar video if you wanted to do this. We have a whole library of avatars down here you can choose from. You also can create your own. The text is right over here. Choose the voice, preview the voice, and then create the asset. It takes a little time to create it, but once it's created, you can download it and use it in an email campaign, or you can use the avatar walking through screen recordings. So a couple different use cases there. All right, so let me jump out of here and let's jump into the chat and see what we have going on in here. I'm sure Ina's been in here doing her thing. Let's see, here we go. Okay. Natalie, where is the button no on the dashboard for the teleprompter? Where is the button on the dashboard for the teleprompter? Okay. So Natalie, if you can hear me okay, you can unmute yourself if you'd like to. And let me show you. You're talking about
I meant on the dashboard. Where's the teleprompter?
Yeah, so if you're doing the basic recording within Dubb,
Yeah.
so can you see my screen here?
Yes.
So you're in here. So it's a little red camera icon. You got to open up the recorder first. So it's right up here at the top.
Okay.
Click there. And then once this is opened here, you just click into the space up here. See what it says select teleprompter script?
Oh, sure. Okay. Thanks.
Click in there. Yep. And then you just choose the one that you want and it'll drop down. You can use it.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then let's see. Okay, that's good. You want assets there. Okay. Okay, Jai wants, hi Jai. Jai wants a preview of upcoming fun stuff. Jai, I don't know if I'm beholden to any kind of Dubb secrecy. If Ruben and Darius, I'm not sure what they want me to reveal, but there is something amazing no, I'm just kidding. There are a couple of things that we are adding, but I can't really say anything. We have a webinar coming up though. Ina, is it the 26th or the 23rd? Do you
Yeah,
know?
it's on the 3rd, yeah.
23rd.
The Dubb Sapphire launch. If
Yeah.
you guys are available, I'll put the link in the chat.
Yeah, it's our new version of a lot of stuff. We've added quite a bit, but we have a cool little thing that Ruben and Darius have been working on, but I'm gonna let them tease it out. We're gonna make a video inviting everyone, so I'm not sure what kind of details we're gonna add on that yet. So sorry, Jai, I can't give you too much detail, but we always have fun stuff. So team always does a good job. Let's see. Similar. I still can't figure out how to use my MailerLite for Dubb. Let's see. MailerLite program doesn't have an SMTP, and they recommended MailSend, which is even more confusing. Ina, did you want to set up a time with Samla, or let's see, in terms of that, or what do you want to do for the MailerLite?
Actually, for MailerLite, you just need to let me share my screen here.
Hi, Samla.
Yeah, hi Samela. So if for MailerLite, you don't need to directly link it to our Dubb sender. You just need to go to MailerLite, have the Dubb Chrome extension installed, choose a video that you want to share, go to advanced option, then this will be automatically optimized for MailerLite. So what you're just going to do is to copy this to clipboard and then paste it to the email builder inside MailerLite. So
Yeah,
that's
but that's what I was trying to tell you. My extension thing has an issue, and the Chrome extension.
yeah. For that, the what the the fix there is one is to make sure that the is to have your Chrome browser make sure that the Chrome browser is up to date. The other one is to have the Dubb Chrome extension uninstalled, then reinstalled again. And if that still don't work, yeah, I gave you the link in the chat. So yeah, feel free to book another time so that we can do that one-on-one support and
Thank you. Thank you.
Cool. And then Dan had a couple questions in there. Do you see that one, Ina? Dan had about the campaigns,
um
SMS campaigns. So hey Dan, you can turn your mic on. Yeah, SMS campaigns. Does it cost extra to use them? What number does the text come from? Do you see that little paragraph there, Ina, in the
yeah,
chat?
see that for SMS campaign, we you do need to not sure if it's really a subscription or depends on the sending, but you might want to check these providers for the SMS sending capability. So you technically will buy a number for that. Um, I think it's a marketing number. I'm not that sure about the terms, but you will buy a number and then you will have it verified just to make sure that just their systems making sure that you will not be spamming people or sending in any just link, but actually a marketing email or with a video link. So we have this list here. What we use in our own SMS campaign is Twilio because that's the most cost effective. But you can also use Sales Message, Ring Central, or any of these providers. Then when it comes to the rate in sending, I'm just not sure with whichever provider has the what is the costing for provider, so it's worth researching. But as far as we know, Twilio is the most cost effective. Now, when it comes to email campaign, can I reuse a campaign and just open it and add recipients? Yes. What you can do for email campaign, for example, you have sent one email campaign already, you can clone it. So we have this cloning capability here. See here, clone. So it's just going to have almost the same title. It's just having a copy of the title of the campaign, same email subject line. If you want to change it, you can do so. You can select the same video. When you click save and continue, it's gonna have the same email copy. Now, when you go to the recipients, yeah, you can change the tags included in here, or you can individually put the email addresses in here. But the most efficient way to do it is to sort your contact list based on tags. And if you want to exclude some of your audiences, then you can just put them in the exclusion list. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Thanks, Ina. Perfect. Let's see. Steve, completely overwhelmed. Well, Steve, let's jump into some price stuff, some overwhelming chat stuff. Steve, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. I can hear you just fine.
How are you, Steve?
I'm fine, sir.
What
Kind
do you
of
do, Steve?
overwhelmed.
Yeah, what's your industry, Steve? What do you do?
Same day delivery,
Same.
and I'm selling this to various markets across the nation. And this is my first exposure to Dubb. A very good friend of mine suggested it,
Hmm.
and I can understand why he suggested it. It looks as though this can do absolutely everything under the sun,
Yeah.
but I was primarily looking to utilize it initially as a CRM and also to utilize videos to send out in campaigns as opposed to using Loom.
Sure.
And so all of the rest of this is all completely new to me. And I didn't know how many packages there were or what the pricing was or anything like that. And I'm sorry to be so stupid and aloof, but I just hadn't had time to look at it before I got the Zoom uh,
No, that's
information on
totally.
this call.
Yeah, no, that's totally okay. And then we can put the pricing link in the chat for you there, Steve. And it's basically two big packages. We technically have four. We have a free one, we have an enterprise one, but people typically go between Pro and Pro Plus. And then, Pro Plus is typically automations, a lot of one-on-one with the team. Pro is pretty much everything you saw here today, and you can always come in here for the training, which we have every day. You can always book a time if you need to. In terms of the all the technology that it does, it really just comes down to a use case. So when you were saying same day shipping that you're selling, you were using Loom before, right? That's what you were using?
Yes.
So one of the big differences with Loom and Dubb, well, we have a lot more tech, but it really comes down to when you send these videos out with Dubb, it's really about getting them to that landing page, that preset, where when someone sees that nice animated GIF video that you send and they click on it, that they're on that next page, like, whoa, there's your video. There's more videos that I can see to learn more about same day shipping. And then there's a button below where they can take an action, like book a time with you along those lines. So that's really the why you'd want to do that with the power of that. But using it though, when you were reaching out before selling your service that you're selling now, were you just sending emails? Were you reaching out on LinkedIn? How were you reaching out to people?
I was using Loom in a totally separate industry in the real estate industry.
Oh, got
And I have not done anything
it.
yet. Well, I'm brand new with the same day delivery scenario as
Yep.
well. It's just, I don't really know how to utilize this most effectively for what I'm doing because I'm trying to get people to compete
Hmm.
or actually beat the
Hmm.
Amazons of the world
Right.
in getting same day delivery. For example, like a pharmacy or a auto parts store or just anything. I mean, the industries we deal in are numerous. Just the only thing is we don't deal in interacting with companies that have something that have short lifespan like food or anything like that. But any other hard product, hard service, anything.
Is
Uh,
there a mileage between like the stores? Like you have to with a certain mile range for the same day?
Typically, it's going to be within like 50 to 100 miles max, but mostly within 50.
Yeah, I think you know, the fact that you've already used Loom a couple times. I mean, there's a couple of things that's visually that you could do. You could do a couple of things. If you're located close to where those businesses are, number one, you can grab the mobile app and be right outside the store, literally like at the location, and say, "Hey, I'm right here. Your delivery could be right here, right now as well." Like something fun. Show their store, come right back down to you and say, "This is where your delivery could be." You
That's
also
the
could do
dilemma right
what's
now, Rob, because where I live
Mhm.
and where I market
Mhm.
are can be 500 miles away,
Oh yeah, I'm
1,000
talking
miles.
about local. If you were ever local, but if not, just use the Chrome. Like
Okay,
pull up their site, get an interesting part, of what the part of the site that you're on. And since you already have Loom experience, put yourself in the bubble, get yourself in a good area. And then you could even pull up like a Google Earth or like a map, or you could take a screenshot. Maybe you have an Amazon, like you could set this up like on your own stuff, a little screenshot where you could have Amazon, which is next day, but then has you guys, it says same day. Like which would you prefer? And you can kind of
yeah,
put back and forth. And that'd be an interesting GIF to look at, you know?
okay,
So I think screen recording, great. You could even use the desktop app. It's another screen recorder, but you could pull up like an invoice, like set up like a mock invoice that says same day delivered. It's a delivered, like, delivered exclamation point. Say this is what this could be for your, pet store here or your whatever it is. So I think screen recording visually, either showing their website, some kind of mock invoice that's going out. Those would be something I'd suggest. And then just delivery wise, dropping it. Do you have Gmail or Outlook, or what do you normally, or you send it within your CRM, right? That's where you send it, the sender.
yeah.
Okay. So then just
I,
drop
I
it in.
think I'm currently using Gmail for my own use, but I'm going to
Right.
hopefully be dubbed for everything else now.
Yeah, just hook up the email senders within Dubb. You could do a bulk send if you wanted to, but at the same time, we just talked about visuals, right? Like being the bubble on the screen. I think those are really cool for you. So there's a use case right there. Chrome or desktop. Chrome's easy. Pull up the website, be on their website, send them a video. But you can also use the phone. Like remember how in the beginning I was holding up the phone and said the person's name? Did you see that before?
Sure, sure.
You could put on there same day delivery on the phone like this and pull it up like this and do one of these. Say, hey, Steve, listen, it's Rob. Listen, do you want same day delivery? I know next day sounds great, but how about same day? Or you could have like the zip code on there and then have like a little delivery emoji like this. So I would
Ah,
say creatively, something like that when you're recording from the webcam holding the phone or be the bubble on a website. I'd say those are the two visual things I would do.
very good. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, hope that helps. Does that kind of crystallize it a little bit as far as like if you just focus on because Dub does 1,000 things, but I think if you focus on just those two, I think that would be a way to start. And if you want to, I'll put this in the chat. We have an email address. I'll put feedback at Dub. So when you're playing with this, Steve, if you want to pretend like I'm a business owner of like the pet store or whatever, the other industry, record one from the Chrome, be the bubble, or do what I just talked about with the phone and just send me a mock video and I can give you feedback on it if you want.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Does that help?
Yes, it does help.
Cool. Hey, we always want to take down the overwhelm because there's a lot of stuff, obviously. But the cool thing about when we run through this is when you go, we'll put the link in the chat, but like after these are done, seriously, just go to our YouTube page. See it on here? And just go to videos. And if you scroll down, see where it says live training, like right over here, right? There I am there. There's Darius over here. There's a lot of also little bite-sized learning ones. Like here's Master the Dub mobile app teleprompter. Just kind of scroll through here when you can. But my point is today's live training will be on here later. So just go here and then you'll find the spot where we're having this combo now. And then you can kind of remind yourself about what to do.
How do I find that on YouTube again, Rob?
Yeah, I'll put this link in the chat. So it's basically Dub support
Okay.
in YouTube, but I just put it in the chat.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Anything else, Steve, or how you feeling?
That's okay, buddy. I'll just kind of navigate as best I can, and I'll probably be contacting your support people a lot.
Hey, we're around, but let's come into the training though. Like come in here. Like you can ask whatever you want. That's the whole point of it. So, but if you want to send a direct message though, you can do this right within the dashboard. So if you're in Dub, see the little green little bubble down here at the bottom right there.
Right, just a minute, I was in the chat.
Yeah,
Say
yeah, right
again.
there. Right
Yeah,
there.
I see it. Yes.
Yep, you can talk right to, we have AI agent you can talk to and also an actual human being on the team. And you can also do some keyword searching. Like if you want to look something up, you can look right here. So down at the bottom right will be your best
Sure.
friend. Yep.
Super. Thank you.
Cool. Good to meet you, Steve.
Mm,
All right, so we're at the top of the hour. Anything else from anybody before we go, and anything on anyone else's mind before we head out? Anybody? Oh, wait, actually, I think Dan had one more question. So if I wanted to send it to only one person, I have to go through the whole cloning process. Well, if you're sending it to one person, he could just use his basic Gmail or just whatever he's using to send, right? Just a one person send. You don't have to do the clone.
Or you can use the yeah, if it is a one person, you can either do the um
Oh, I think Dan left actually. I think Dan left, so we're gonna have to email him.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna email him. But yeah, the other way to send it is using the share and send button in here. There's an email tab here where you can add the email address in here of the person, add the subject line, personalization text if applicable. If you have like an email template or just a simple editor, you can just edit the body of the email in here. And yeah, you have the preview in here, then send. It's great. Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll have to send that out to we'll have to send that out to Dan because I know he was here the last couple days, so we'll have to send that out.
Okay, we have a message from Chris. Is there a separate automation call? I'm not sure. What do you mean there? Chris, let's allow it to talk.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep, we got you.
Yeah, I'm just knee deep in the automation, pretty excited about it, and just I think I'm making it harder than it is. I did take some advice from Raina with the tag, and now I've gone wild with that. So I didn't know if there was a an intermediate call topics calls at some time about automation stuff. And I've watched some videos too, and I'm just struggling a little bit. So.
I think for call, you can create tasks. And then yeah, the task is to call, but and then when you go to
Oh,
the
do you guys have a call where you go over?
I don't think there's a call automation, like it will be automatically dialed on our end. Is that
Oh,
what you
oh, I'm asking, does Dubb have an educational call around automation?
yeah, I'll send you I'll send you the links to those to those video tutorials, and yeah, I'll reach out to you, Chris. No
Okay.
worries.
So I think I've watched one or two of them. I'm just struggling a little bit. It's getting really big, that's all.
Your automations are really getting filled out, huh?
Yeah, and I think it's because what I'm doing is I'm sending out a form, and if they fill out the form, I do the if then. And
Mhm.
so I send them an email, thank you for filling out the form. But if they don't fill out the form, then 8 days later I send them a video, and then I do another if then and in the bottom of that video is fill out the form. If they don't fill out the form, then I wait 8 days and send another video. And it's updating statuses and deal stuff as it goes along. But I can't figure out how to, like, if they don't fill out the form, send this in 8 days, send this in 16 days, send this in 12 days. I
Yeah.
just haven't figured it out.
Well, I would say, yeah, definitely check out the videos. And if it's something beyond that, Chris, and we'll just book with someone on the team and we'll help you get through it. Um, Anything else, Chris, or anything else on your mind on
That's
that?
it. Good.
Cool. Hey, thanks for coming in all the time, Chris. It's awesome that you come in.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's what everybody needs to do. And then Brian had something related to that. I would like to set up automation funnel for log home design services. Can you help with this? I know that you're on the free trial, Brian. With the automations, that's only unlocked, right, with the if you actually get on the plan, correct?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we recommend that you go with the Pro Plus so that it's actually Darius who will be helping you set that up according to your goals, according to your company needs, and yeah.
Yeah. So Brian, the link here, I'll just put dubb.com/pricing. And then that'll be the link to the packages. And then Pro Plus is like Ina just said, that would be the one. So basically Pro and Pro Plus. Pro Plus is really all the automations. And like you just said, Darius, our co-founder, if you go with that one, he'll meet with you, help you, all that kind of good stuff. That's more the higher end of that. You could also do it as an add-on to Pro, but it depends on what you want to do. Does that make sense, Brian? Can you hear me?
I needed to unmute. Yes, I can hear you. I
Cool.
was thinking along that lines anyway.
Okay.
As far as the pro goes, I just did the free just to kind of get a feel
Yeah.
for it,
Yeah.
and I think I have a great idea on how to use it and make it work, and how to get because the company that I work for now, I'm thinking if I can get things set up properly
Mhm.
and I'm producing sales,
Yeah.
then they may want to adopt this as a part of what they're doing and as well implement it as a part of their scheme for selling.
That's
So
great. And you can also do the Dubb partners for that. If you end up using Dubb,
yeah,
love, and they want more, I mean, it's a 30% recurring commission. So,
right.
yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
cool.
I thought about all that. Thank you.
Awesome. Love it. Well, good to meet you, Brian. Glad we finally got a chance to meet. So thanks for coming in. That's all.
Absolutely. All right,
Cool.
bye-bye.
All right, everyone. So we're past the top of the hour. We're gonna head out. Any last second questions before we go? Going once, going twice, going thrice? Anybody? 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 Do you have any questions? I do. I have a ton of questions. I'm kidding. That's they're more life related. All right. So anyway, thanks for coming in. We'll see you all again tomorrow, and have a great rest of your Tuesday. Thanks, Ina. Bye, guys.